Okay, you are watching Fat Bidin Knows Everything because I do know everything. Now today, what I want to talk about is Jho Low. So last week in my Malaysia Kini column, I wrote about how Jho Low, because on Thursday last week everybody woke up to the news that Jho Low has made a deal with the Department of Justice in the US so that they can actually reclaim like almost $1 billion, is it, worth of assets that it's going to be, it can be seized now because he had stolen, allegedly stolen from 1MDB. And because of it, there was some reports saying that he might be jailed, or what, he might be exonerated, you know, he can no longer be held liable for all the crimes and all that. But the DOG, that was according to his email statement that Jho Low did himself. But then the DOG said no, it doesn't exonerate him from any of the charges and he can still face action. So it's a little bit of confusion there, but that's not what I want to talk about right now. Right now, what I do want to talk about is the fact that I mentioned it briefly in my column. I mentioned it briefly in my column that the Malaysian IGP Abdul Hamid Badur, all this while has been saying that they're closing in on Jho Low. They're closing in on Jho Low. They know where he is, and they're gonna get him and they're gonna bring him back to Malaysia to face justice. Right? Little did they know, behind their backs, Jho Low had negotiated a deal with a higher authority so that he can actually get free, right? If he does get free. So the joke's on the IGP and the Malaysian police, I guess. And today, the IGP made a statement saying that, see, last week it was reported, right? It was reported in the news that Jho Low has gotten refuge in a Middle Eastern country, and the report says that apparently it is the UAE. They have given him refuge there, and you know. And today, the IGP said that they have been trying to negotiate or trying to talk to the authorities in the well, he didn't mention the name of the country, but yeah. So he said that they're trying to negotiate a deal. Well, not negotiate a deal, but discuss with the authorities in the country that is giving Jho Low refuge. Trying to see if they can actually bring him back to Malaysia to face, you know, his trial here, the charges that he's being charged with here. And apparently, that country is giving the Malaysian police or Malaysian authorities a runaround. Apparently, this is according to the IGP. He said that the authorities told them that told the Malaysian police that he now looks like a bear. Jho Low has gone through cosmetic surgery to make him look like a bear. Then after that, the IGP even said that they even told the police, the Malaysian police, that now he moves and walks like a wild ox. So I don't know what's happening here right now. I'm giving Malaysia a round, you know. And then also today, the Home Minister, as we know, Muhyiddin Yassin, right, said that we are still going to hunt him down. We're not going to let Jho Low get free, right? And we're going to talk to the country, and with the help of Interpol, he will be sent back to Malaysia. We'll get him back to Malaysia. But here's the thing, he also said that the refuge country, the country that's giving him refuge, is not cooperating, obviously, right? I mean, yeah, cosmetic surgery to look like a bear, sure. To me, I think Malaysia can't make any demands because we have done the same thing. Everybody knows Zakir Naik, right? That Indian national that has been given PR status here in Malaysia. He's wanted by India for a lot of charges, from money laundering to like terrorism. And the Indian government is trying to negotiate with the Malaysian government as well to see if they can bring Zakir Naik back home to India. What has the Malaysian authorities say? No, cannot. We have to protect Zakir Naik because he will be persecuted in India. It's the same thing, same reason that Jho Low is using to get refuge in whatever country he's in right now, right? He's saying that he is like a victim of political persecution. and that he will not get a fair trial here in Malaysia. Same thing. So if Malaysian authorities can do it to another country, why can't another country do it to Malaysia, right? Yeah. But with that being said, I think a lot of people, like me included, right, we want to see Jho Low being brought back to Malaysia. I agree with the fact that everybody is innocent until proven guilty. But what I really want to see is for Jho Low to come back to Malaysia and be proven guilty here in Malaysia. I think a lot of Malaysians want to see that lah. I mean, he's been gallivanting all around the world, running around and all that, and here back in Malaysia, Najib Razak, the former Prime Minister, is facing trial. And today, as we are recording this right now, it's the end of his 29th day in trial. Right? Last week, it was postponed because he had an eye infection. He had a MC for an eye infection. But today, after 29th day of trial, he was in court. So there you go. Right? Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about today's video. Comment in the comment section. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. Or whatever it is, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Or you can follow me on all our social media platforms. It's just @FatBidin, or go to fatbidin.com to get everything that we have. Right? You've been watching, I guess, listening to Fat Bidin Knows Everything, and I'm Zan Azli. I've got 3 kids, 1 wife, and me to support. So you've got to, like, you know, help fund my life. So you actually can go to the Fat Bidin e-store, right? I'm gonna link it below. Right? And you can get actually like Fat Bidin merchandise, right? And most of it are, well, actually books. I used to sell DVDs and films and all that, but hey, everything's available on YouTube now. So now if you want to get Fat Bidin merchandise, it's mostly books. So I've got books here. See, like this book. This is called The Adventures of a KLite in Afghanistan. It's a graphic novel. See, graphic novel which I wrote and illustrated with my buddy Apan, right? It's a non-fiction one. It's about my time in Afghanistan shooting a documentary for a month when I was there. See, I'm a war journalist, right? So it's a really good book, right? I've got this non-fiction novel. It's called Operation Nasi Kerabu, Finding Patani in an Islamic Insurgency. This book I wrote because I spent some time in southern Thailand where there's a war there. You all know there's a war there, right? In Patani, right? I shot a documentary there which was banned for broadcast, but hey, they allowed me to publish a book. And if you get the book, there is a QR code at the back, right? There's a QR code at the back which allows you to watch it for free online. Oh, where's the QR code? Where's the QR code? Ah, there's the QR code, right? It's online, meaning you scan the QR code, you go to my YouTube channel. Okay, I've got another book. This is called Journal Dad, The Chronicles of a Journalist Who Happens to Be a Father. It's a compilation of my articles, my column when I was writing for the Malaysian Insider. It's all about like me being a journalist and raising a family at the same time. It's really funny. It's funny. My best-selling book, Liberal, Malay and Malaysian, Writings of a Walking Contradiction. This is a compilation also of my column in the Malaysian Insider. This one focuses more on like politics, race, demonstration, democracy and religion and things like that. It's funny too. All my books are funny because I'm a funny guy, right? Yes, I am. And if you like films, I sell this book. See, I wrote this book with my buddy Wan Chun Hong. It's a guide to filmmaking, indie filmmaking. Every chapter talks about one aspect of filmmaking, and every chapter also interviews one like a really prominent Malaysian filmmaker. It's really good. You can get all these books at the Fat Bidin e-store. Come on, feed my kids.